Do you think frequent urination is a sign that you're drinking enough water? Absolutely not. Sometimes, it's your body's way of warning you about a much more serious issue, diabetes. Many people tend to underestimate basic symptoms like excessive thirst or fatigue. However, these seemingly harmless signs can be your body's alarm bells. Diabetes doesn't appear out of nowhere. It develops silently and leaves clear indications along the way. The question is, can you recognize them? Let's explore the 6 most important signs to understand what your body might be trying to tell you. Diabetes affects hundreds of millions of people worldwide, but not everyone recognizes its early signs. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), there are currently about 537 million adults globally living with diabetes. This number is projected to rise to 643 million by 2030 and may reach 783 million by 2045. Even more striking, every 10 seconds, 3 more people are diagnosed with diabetes worldwide. And if you think you're not at risk, it's time to reconsider your eating habits and lifestyle. Diabetes doesn't discriminate. It affects everyone, from those with the sweet tooth to fans of bubble tea overloaded with toppings. Sounds alarming, doesn't it? But don't worry, we can still prevent it by recognizing the early signs. Sign 1. Frequent urination. Did you know that the average person urinates about 4 to 7 times a day, with the normal urine output ranging from 800 to 2,000 milliliters? But if you find yourself needing to urinate more than 8 times a day, or waking up 2 to 3 times at night just to use the bathroom, this isn't normal. It could be your body signaling an issue with blood sugar levels. When blood sugar levels are too high, your kidneys have to work overtime to filter out the excess glucose through urine. As a result, you urinate more frequently, leading to dehydration. To compensate, your body triggers an unquenchable thirst. This creates a cycle. You drink more water, and you urinate even more. According to the Endocrine Society, up to 70% of people with type 2 diabetes report frequent urination as an early symptom before being diagnosed. If you're urinating more than 8 times a day or waking up multiple times at night to urinate, this isn't typical. Try to recall when you last drank water. Are you really that thirsty? Or could this be a sign of something more serious? Normal thirst disappears after you've had a drink of water. But if you're guzzling liters of water and still feel thirsty, it could indicate high blood sugar disrupting your body's fluid balance. Do you often feel thirsty even after drinking plenty of water? Or do you find yourself looking for excuses to drink more, yet never feel satisfied? If so, observe how frequently you're using the bathroom. It could be linked to your blood sugar levels. Imagine being at your favorite movie theater, but you have to leave your seat 3 times in the first hour to use the bathroom. It's not just annoying, it's a cause for concern, isn't it? If your bathroom habits seem unusual, don't hesitate to consult your doctor. It might feel a bit awkward, but it's an important step in detecting underlying health issues early on. Sign 2. Sudden and unexplained weight loss. Rapid weight loss without dieting or exercise. Should you celebrate or worry? This might sound like an odd question, but it's worth pondering. Have you noticed your clothes fitting looser without any effort? It could be your body sending out a cry for help. If you lose 4-5 of your body weight over a few months without dieting or increasing your physical activity, it's a red flag. For example, if you weigh 70 kilograms, losing 3-4 kilograms within 2 months without any clear reason is concerning. Our bodies rely on glucose for energy. However, when insulin levels are insufficient or ineffective, glucose cannot enter the cells. To compensate, the body starts breaking down fat and muscle for energy. This process leads to rapid, unintended weight loss. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Medicine, 60% of type 1 diabetes patients and nearly 30% of type 2 diabetes patients reported sudden weight loss as one of their first symptoms. Don't let weight loss deceive you. It's not always a natural gift, but could signal an internal imbalance. Besides diabetes, sudden weight loss can be associated with other serious conditions like thyroid disorders, cancer, or chronic infections. Are you losing weight without knowing why? If so, ask yourself, how have I been eating recently? Have I been feeling unusually tired? It might be time for a comprehensive health check, especially your blood sugar levels. Sudden weight loss is like discovering your bank account has mysteriously drained. You may think you're managing your finances well, but somewhere, there's a leak that needs fixing. If you find yourself in this situation, don't hesitate. Take action today by checking your health and identifying the underlying cause. Sign 3. Persistent fatigue and weakness. Do you feel like you've run a marathon, even though you've been sitting all day? If this sounds familiar, keep listening, as it could be your body signaling an urgent issue. Normal fatigue usually goes away after rest or a good night's sleep. But if you constantly feel drained, with no energy to work or focus, even without doing anything strenuous, this isn't typical fatigue. Persistent fatigue feels like being on low battery all day, for no apparent reason, even right after waking up. Our bodies need glucose to provide energy for cells. However, in diabetes, glucose isn't properly metabolized due to insufficient insulin or insulin resistance. As a result, even with high blood sugar levels, the body remains energy-starved. Imagine having a full gas tank, but being unable to use the fuel. Your body is hungry despite having the energy available. A study published in the Journal of Energy and Metabolism Health revealed that over 80% of diabetes patients reported chronic fatigue before their diagnosis. Persistent fatigue and weakness not only reduce your quality of life, but also serve as a warning sign of severe metabolic issues. If you frequently feel drained without explanation, take it seriously. Do you feel exhausted even without doing heavy work? Or have you struggled to concentrate on tasks no matter how hard you try? If so, share your experience and don't hesitate to check your health. This could be your body's way of sending a wake-up call. Sign number 4. Blurred or altered vision. Have you ever felt the need to squint, to see clearly, or that everything around you suddenly appears blurry, like a fog has rolled in? If you've experienced this, it might be a critical warning sign from your body. Blurred vision doesn't simply mean your eyesight is less sharp than before. It could mean difficulty reading text on your phone screen, trouble seeing far away, or even distorted and warped images. Particularly, if your vision changes suddenly and without an obvious cause, it's time to be cautious. When blood sugar levels rise, they alter the osmotic pressure in the eyes. High blood sugar causes fluid to accumulate in the lens, causing it to swell or shrink, which in turn affects focus. This is why you might struggle to read a book or see things clearly around you. According to a study from Johns Hopkins University, up to 73% of diabetes patients reported experiencing blurred vision as one of their first symptoms before being diagnosed. Blurred or altered vision isn't always due to eye strain or aging. It could be an early indicator of diabetes or other serious health issues, such as glaucoma or retinal diseases. Don't ignore noticeable changes in your eyesight. Have you struggled to read books, watch TV, or drive because your vision isn't clear? If you've experienced similar symptoms, share your story in the comments below. And don't forget to have your eye health and blood sugar levels checked to protect your vision. Sign number 5. Slow healing wounds. Have you ever wondered why a small cut takes weeks, or even months, to heal? If you've noticed wounds on your body healing more slowly than usual, it might be a sign of diabetes you shouldn't overlook. Slow healing wounds are not just about taking longer to recover. They involve minor cuts, scrapes, or even blisters that take weeks instead of days to heal. Sometimes, these wounds can become infected, swollen, or even worsen over time. High blood sugar severely affects the body's healing process. Elevated glucose levels damage small blood vessels, reducing blood flow and limiting oxygen supply to the affected area. Additionally, the immune system is weakened, making white blood cells less effective at fighting infections and aiding healing. A study in the journal Diabetes Care found that diabetes patients are 3 times more likely to experience non-healing wounds than those without the condition. This is particularly common in areas like the feet, where blood circulation is often restricted. Don't underestimate small wounds. If they take longer to heal, become easily infected, or leave significant scars, it could signal a blood sugar issue. If this happens frequently, consult a healthcare provider promptly. Du Hu 6. Nim ter en, da thang zui, en hak nim, ter eng nmtipht. Have you ever wondered why your skin itches frequently, or why you keep experiencing recurring skin infections? If this sounds familiar, it might indicate a more serious health issue than you realize. Skin infections often appear as red, itchy patches, or areas with pus. Meanwhile, recurring fungal infections usually cause discomfort in moist areas such as the armpits, groin, between the toes, or under the breasts. If this keeps happening in the same area repeatedly, it shouldn't be ignored. When blood sugar levels rise, excess glucose creates a perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to thrive. Moist or poorly ventilated areas of the skin become ideal spots for these microorganisms to flourish. High blood sugar also weakens the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight infections effectively. According to a study in the Journal of Dermatology and Endocrinology, individuals with diabetes are 2 to 3 times more likely to experience chronic skin infections compared to non-diabetics. Additionally, areas such as the feet, where blood circulation is poor, are especially vulnerable. Frequent skin infections or recurring fungal issues are not just uncomfortable, they can lead to severe complications if left untreated. If you've been dealing with persistent skin or fungal problems, it might be a sign of diabetes or another underlying condition that requires attention. Have you experienced recurring itchiness or skin infections? If so, share your experience in the comments below. And remember, regular blood sugar checks are the best way to safeguard your overall health. Do you notice one or more of these symptoms in yourself? Don't worry, but take action now. Below are 4 specific steps you should take to protect your health. Step 1. Schedule an appointment with your doctor for a blood sugar test. A blood sugar test is the best way to determine if your blood glucose levels are within the normal range. Common tests include fasting blood sugar tests, glucose tolerance tests, and HbA1c tests to assess your average blood sugar levels over the past 2-3 months. Early detection of diabetes helps you manage the disease more effectively and prevent serious complications such as nerve damage, kidney failure, and heart disease. Call your healthcare provider or an endocrinologist to schedule an appointment. If the test requires fasting, make sure to strictly follow the instructions, which usually involve fasting for 8-12 hours before the test. Step 2. Make lifestyle changes, limit sugary foods, and increase vegetables and fiber. A healthy diet not only stabilizes blood sugar levels, but also improves overall health. Reducing sugary foods and increasing fiber intake relieves pressure on the pancreas, helps control weight, and enhances cardiovascular health. Replace sugary drinks with water or unsweetened herbal tea. Additionally, include more green vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, and cauliflower, as well as low-sugar fruits like apples and grapefruits in your diet. At the same time, minimize the consumption of fried foods, processed products, and sweets. Step 3. Exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. Regular physical activity is an excellent way to lower blood sugar levels and improve overall health. Exercise increases insulin sensitivity, helps maintain a healthy weight, and boosts mental well-being. Start with simple activities like walking, cycling, or yoga. If you're new to exercising, begin with 15–20 minutes a day and gradually increase the duration as you get used to it. Maintain a workout schedule at least 5 days a week for the best results. Step 4. Manage stress through meditation, deep breathing, or relaxing music. Chronic stress not only affects mental health, but can also raise blood sugar levels. Managing stress helps stabilize blood sugar, improve sleep, and enhance mental well-being. Dedicate at least 10 minutes daily to meditation or deep breathing exercises. You can try a simple breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. Listen to relaxing music, read a book, or engage in creative activities like drawing or journaling. If possible, spend time outdoors walking or enjoying nature to rejuvenate your energy. Start today to protect your health and maintain a healthier lifestyle. Have you experienced any of the signs mentioned above? If so, feel free to share your story in the comment section. Or if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them in future videos.